Greetings, everyone. Glenn Kellaway coming to you from the basement. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. Time for another video. My topic for today, ranking my top 10 American bands. Yes, the top 10 of all time for me. I'm sure there's going to be some omissions that people are going to say, what the hell? How did you leave those guys off of there? But let's get started. Love this band. A lot of great hits in the 60s. The Love Spoonful, number 10. Daydream, what a great album. Great Kama Sutra label. This is an awesome record. It's got Daydream on it. It's got jug band music on it. You Didn't Have to Be So Nice. Bald-Headed Lena. I love that song. Bald-Headed Lena. Has anybody seen her? Great record. If you're interested in the Love Spoonful, the original album series classics that you can get really cheap that come out with like 5 CDs, these are great sets. There's a Love Spoonful one with all their albums on it. And what's great about these sets is they typically have extra songs and they sound really good. Anyway, there's the Love Spoonful catalog. There's the album I just showed. Everything Playing, the Love Spoonful. There's their debut album, Do You Believe in Magic? One of the great songs of the 60s. Love Spoonful, Revelation, 1969. And the hums of the Love Spoonful. Okay, there we go. I wonder if I should even include the Love Spoonful, because Zal Yavanowski was from Canada. But, hey, too late now. But I didn't include the band. Well, there's 4 members from Canada, so, okay, we're good. We're good. Number 9. Number 9. Based on these 2 albums alone, which are 2 of my favorite albums of all time, 2 amazing records. Chicago Transit Authority, Chicago 2. These albums will never leave my collection. Absolutely brilliant, both of them. Incredible albums. Chicago has to be on there. Number 9, Terry Kath. What a guitar player. Number 8 is, again, a band that produced one of my favorite records of all time, Spirit. Just a very unique, talented band. Spirit. This is my favorite album, a top 10 album of all time for me. 12 Dreams of Dr. Sardonicus. If you've never heard it, you want to give this a listen. Great record. And there's another one here that I'll show you that it's a big favorite of mine too. The Family That Plays Together, Spirit, featuring their hit song, I Got a Line on You. So this is a pretty good record. For some reason I don't have it outside the cover. And I have it in a paper sleeve. Yuck. Epic Records, The Family That Stays Together. Or plays together, I'm sorry. Okay, we'll fix that up later. Okay, Spirit. And then we are at number 7. A great band. Incredible guys. Incredible. I got a chance to meet these guys and hang out with them a little bit at one point. Los Lobos. Man, David Hilgaldo and Caesar. And, oh man, these guys are amazing. This album is on Warner Brothers, By the Light of the Moon. One Time, One Night, which was a hit for them back played a few years ago now. It was a great song. Got played on MTV a lot. Their classic album, if you've never heard this, Kiko. It's one of those albums that you listen to and it just grows and grows and grows and grows on you. Fantastic record. Los Lobos, Kiko. What's next? Number 6. We're going with some blues. I keep trying to get my friends who I'm collaborating with on a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing on Rich Strickler's channel. to give these guys some attention, but they don't seem to get it, how influential and how amazing these guys were. The Paul Butterfield Blues Band. I mean, these, basically Paul Butterfield, Mike Bloomfield, and the guys in this band were adopted by all the great blues guys in Chicago. Muddy Waters and all those guys all loved these guys, and kind of took them under their wing, kind of passed the baton on to them personally. I mean, this is an outstanding band. Mike Bloomfield, one of the greatest guitar players of all time. They've got 3 incredible albums. East West, where they kind of branch out a little bit into what the song East West has almost like a world music feel to it. The Paul Butterfield Blues Band, Resurrection of Pig Boy Crabshaw, man, just a great blues record. And their debut album, self-titled Paul Butterfield Blues Band, with Born in Chicago, Shake Your Money Maker, Got My Mojo Working, Mystery Train. I mean, these guys are just incredible. Those 3 albums are. Okay, number 5 on my list, The Byrds. Pretty much the classic American band. I mean, if you put these guys at number 1, you wouldn't be too far off. I got this fantastic, complete collection set on CD. I do have a couple of albums on vinyl, but because this set is so good, it comes with a book, a lot of typical book stuff in there, and then of course their debut album, Mr. Tambourine Man, the follow-up, Turn, 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 The Great Fifth Dimension, Younger Than Yesterday, Notorious Byrd Brothers, the great country rock album, Sweetheart of the Rodeo, Dr. Bird and Mr. Hyde, Easy Rider, Untitled, which has some great stuff on it, Bird Maniacs, and further along. I mean, man, just what a band. David Crosby, Roger McGuinn, Gene Clark, Michael Clark. Who did I miss? Fantastic. Number 4 on my list, the Allman Brothers Band. Man, I'm telling you, when I heard this album, told this story before, but our high school had a record player in the library, and whoever was up there filling that library with records, there wasn't a lot of them, but they were pretty hip. And I picked this album up because I looked at the cover and I went, who are these guys? I hadn't heard the first 2 studio albums, and put this on. It just blew my mind. These guys, just Dwayne Allman, Greg Allman, Dickie Betts, Butch Trucks, oh man, Barry Oakley, J-Mo, incredible band, the Allman Brothers. Got a chance to see them in Buffalo, just on the Brothers and Sisters tour. And number 3, a band that I just, when I was 13 years old, these guys came out and just took my life over, the Monkees. And I still love listening to the Monkees. I rated them number 3 on my list just because how important they were to my life, not necessarily because they're, musically the greatest or whatever. Just, for me personally, they have a lot of meaning. Number 2 and number 1, if you know me, you probably got this figured out. The Jefferson Airplane, number 2. My God, this album, absolute incredible records. Again, 2 records I could not do without, but After Bathing at Baxter's and the first album, Takes Off, they're all great. I mean, this is one of the great albums from the 60s. Surrealistic Pillow would be in the top 10, 15 albums of all time for me. Last but not least, number 1, Jerry peering over my shoulder, looking really proud, the Grateful Dead. I'm just going to show this set. That's all. This is in and out of the garden. 3 years of shows at Madison Square Gardens, 80, 81, and 82, I think, or 81, 82, and 83. Uh, oh my God. 15, it's got like a magnet thing on the end. Like, these sets are so well made. There we go. And there's the limited edition thing right there. Limited edition, limited to 12,500, and I've got 11,915. 81, 82, and 83. And comes with this crazy book that has even like a thing on it to hold it together. And then all the CDs, which are all just incredible. Great set list. Sounds good. Love these Grateful Dead sets. When they come out, and I got the money, I buy them. My number one, Grateful Dead. That's my top 10. I hope you enjoyed that. Top 10 in 11 and a half minutes. How's that? Everyone have a great day. I'm sure we'll be back tomorrow with What's Spinning. Take care.